Hey you guys, welcome to book review number 74. Today I will be reviewing Customs and Etiquette of Nepal. I don't know if you can see that. By Sunil Kumar Dejay. In this book, it's generally like a travel log. Let's see if I can get this. It's generally like a travel log, rather than a sort of non-fictional narrative. Let's see. Table of contents. Just covering some of the basics of Nepal, business etiquette, sort of some of the basics of the language, what the people are like. The people of Nepal are very hospitable, mostly Hindu. Really one of the things that emphasized throughout the book was the layering of Nepal. Nepal being in its most southerly regions, much like the plains of India near the Ganges, and slowly progressing to sort of the mid-latitudes, basically like he described it as the plains, and then the plains to 4,500 feet, 4,500 feet to 7,000 feet. That was essentially like the hot temperate climate. And then 7,000 feet to 11,000 feet is the cool temperate climate. And then anything above 11 to 16,000 feet as the cold temperate climate. And then anything above 16,000 feet as iced year-round, very cold, like Everest. Everest is at 29,000 feet, but essentially a lot of glaciers, a lot of ice, that kind of stuff. He also described a lot of the festivals. Let's see, where's that in here? Well, essentially he said there's a lot of festivals, primarily located around the Buddhist and Hindu calendars. You should be respectful around Nepalese. They will be very direct. Let's see. Shopping and about. There's good shopping to be had in Nepal. I guess the main population regions of Nepal, i.e. the main areas to shop, are the Nepalese plains, where you might get a similar value as you will in India, but also in Kathmandu, where it's sort of the nationalistic center of Nepal. Even though sort of the population is split between the sort of low-level plains of Nepal and the Kathmandu Valley, it's really considered the Kathmandu Valley that's the center of the nationalistic state of Nepal. Let's see. You have to get a visa to travel, to go on these particular sort of hikes, social situations, Nepal being a Hindu state, they do drink alcohol, but beef is primarily not an option. You have to look at vegetarian cuisine. No, that's more necessitated out of necessity. That's what I was going to say. It's more necessity of vegetarianism more than a life choice. But still, you should look at vegetarianism as an option. Meats, which are more expensive, include goats, chickens, pigs, except for the minority Muslim community, which are primarily in the plains region. Obviously, there's a lot of tourist activity involved here. You have to look at the Annapurna Circuit, one of the deepest valleys in the world, surrounded by one of the highest mountains. There are, I believe, 8 of the 11 8 8,000-meter mountains. I want to say footers, but footers is not correct. 8,000-meter mountains in Nepal, which are huge. Climbing attractions. Let's see, what else? Let me find my table of contents. Useful words and phrases, shopping, social occasions. I feel like the Nepalese are not particularly, one way or the other in social occasions. Basically, if you use your common sense that would be used in the United States or Europe to common courtesy, accept gifts that are given to you, be polite to your host, namaste, which is the, way to greet a Nepalese host, which is like this. That should be given. Yeah, I'd say that's generally it. Okay, this is a short volume, so I'm going to leave it short. I don't know if you guys can see that. Customs and Etiquettes by Nepal by Sunil Kumar. I would, let's see if I can get a highlight on this book. I would recommend this book. It's good. It talks about Nepal, all things Nepal. It's very good. All right, bye you guys.